Hi, welcome back, or welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. I'm very sorry for this video's audio. I'm recording this on a pretty bad microphone in my closet, and there's not much I can do to prevent like echo or anything. So yeah, sorry about that. This is a speed paint of one of my characters because, I'm very comfortable with drawing my characters, and as a result, I like pieces that I do of them more and feel better about posting them, and speed paints are the easiest kind of video that I can put out at the moment. But yeah, the character that you're seeing me draw right now, her name is Rosemi. She is one of the main antagonists of the story that I'm working on currently, and she's very stoic, very closed off. She has pyrokinesis, the ability to control, manipulate, create fire, and yeah, I love her as a character. She's probably one of my most three-dimensional characters, especially as an antagonist. Like, she's not evil, she is just wildly misunderstood. That's enough rambling about her. I'm gonna talk about the process now. So, the sketch went pretty well. Like, I typically don't have many problems with sketching. The line art, though, it was a bit more difficult because I wanted this piece to be more symmetrical. Most of my pieces aren't very symmetrical, and it kind of makes me like die a little when I flip the canvas, because you're supposed to do that to make sure your piece doesn't look jank when you turn it the other way. But so yeah, I don't know how well that translates, but yeah, so the line art was a little bit of a pain in the ass, but overall, it could have been a lot worse. The coloring, that went pretty smoothly too. No complaints about that really. I just did it the way that I normally do. Set the line art layer to reference, make sure there's no gaps in the lines, and then fill in all the layers underneath it. Simple. If you do digital art, then you probably understood what I just said. Okay, then I added a dark overlay on top of the colors, just to give it a darker appearance, give her a darker appearance, so that I could do a backlight, rim light. I don't know which one to use. I know that both terms are terms, but I don't know which one is the proper one to use. Because in this piece, I wanted her to be emerging from fire that she had just created, because that's what she does. Creating the sort of, I'll call it a rim light. Creating the sort of rim light around her face specifically gave me a little bit of trouble, but I was able to overcome it in the end. That was a big part of this piece. I had a lot of struggles initially, but then I overcame them because, whoa, I'm so talented like that. I'm different. I'm built different. And then came probably one of the most difficult parts, which was the flames themselves. Initially, I keep saying initially, but originally I wanted to have a big flame behind her, a big bonfire-esque flame, but then I was like, oh hey, that looks like shit, and then I sort of scrapped it. And then I just decided, hey, let's make the whole thing erupting in fire, because that would be a little bit badass, and she is. So yeah, I decided to do that instead, and then I added some smoke in front of her, because fire doesn't produce smoke of some sort. If it's not a very small flame, then it is going to produce smoke. And then I added these little, would you call them ashes? They're little sparks. They come from a fire. Pretty sure those are ashes. Yeah, so I added those, and that's kind of all I have to say about the piece. The rest of the process is just me, adding extra fire and smoke, and yeah, that's kind of it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe like and subscribe if you enjoyed it and want to see more in the future. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching!